We're about 2.5 minutes from the start of the game. 2.5 minutes. Welcome to this Metro Conference matchup between Veritas Christian Academy and American Christian School. About 30 seconds left before the start of the game. Thank you for joining us. Last time these two teams met at American Christian, Veritas won handedly. Earlier today, the Veritas Christian Academy girls disposed of the American Christian School team with a 30-point victory. We will likely start with prayer when the buzzer sounds, and then we will begin our matchup. Your starters for Veritas are your usual five of Ethan Mulder, Simon Valthamo, Wesley Caparis, Caleb Kukin, and Evan Milanese. Veritas just won last night against Bergen Christian with a 20-point win. For American, you have Waldick, number 0, Testa, number 1, Richwood, number 12. Number 23 is Anthony Hamilton. And number 21 is DeBonnet. We'll try and get those names correct as best as I can for those who are watching from American Christian side. We thank you for joining us on this feed. We'd like to thank our sponsors, Tire King, Holland American Bakery, Sussex Christian School, and Kukin Brothers for making this stream possible. There's no jump ball in the COVID era of high school basketball, so Veritas will start with it. Evans, and then at half court, there's pressure from the American Christian side to begin. Aaron pass inside, some good pressure from DeBonnet on the pass. And so American will start with the ball. Waldick will bring it up. Looking. Back to Waldick, looking left. Driving up the middle of the lane. Takes an extra step. Loose ball. Picked up at 23. Tough shot. Has to loft it over the upstairs front of Ethan. And Simon's going to push. He's met. He's contested. But he's got a wide open contact. No foul. But yet again, the first of what will likely be many offensive rebounds for Ethan Mulder. 2-0. 7:15. Waldeck will once again bring it up for ACS. Goes right to Testa. Testa looking for some help. Over to 23, Hamilton. Hamilton trying to break down Mulder. Gets slapped, I think, by Wesley, not sure. Hamilton saves it to Testa. Testa looking to drive. Lofts up a shot off the top of the backboard. Wesley can't handle. Richard has it. Waldick will keep it up top. As American's got another shot. American likes to drive, wants to drive. Good defensive board by Ethan, no outlet available. Looking up to Simon, takes it again. Runs right into Hamilton with a block. Cross court, errant pass, and that's a turnover. DeBonnet couldn't come up with it. Hamilton has some long arms, good hops. The defensive side. Evans going to be met with Waldeck at half court. Looking left to Ethan. Back up top to Simon. Nice look on the backdoor cut. Try to force it. Good save by Ethan, but it starts the break for American. Waldeck trying to break down Keegan. Puts up an in-between jumper that's in and out. Caleb rips the board. And once again, look to start the offense. Pushes it up to Wesley. He was wide open. He needed to step in. Dumps it off to Ethan, who's double teamed and can't quite get it to go. Little helter-skelter to start. An American Christian coach sees it and wants to talk it over real quick. 30-second timeout. And we'll take a minute to remind you that March is open house month for Veritas. Nothing is the score. A lot of up and down, a lot of activity, very little scoring so far. 5:49 remaining in the first quarter. No changes in the lineup for American. Testo will take it out into Waldeck, and away they go. Looking to push on the defensive side of things. Switching defense, hedging on the screens. Good defense. Richwood, forces up a shot and it's good. ACS will be met with a press of their own. Simon breaks it easily. It's a man-to-man full court pickup. Simon forces a shot, gets his own board. He's fouled by Hamilton. He may have forced that shot, but the ends justified the means in this scenario. Simon will shoot two. Good on the first. 3-2 is the score with 5:22 remaining. Off on the second. Richwood with the rebound. Waldeck will bring it up 3-2 like it's a Major League Baseball game so far to start. There's a score Veritas with a 1-point lead. ACS wants to get inside the lane to find the shot. Waldeck pressuring, tipped by Ethan. Deflects that shot. Waldeck kicks it out. Richwood's going to drive. Blocks that forearm. There it is. Oh, no, they're going to call a travel. thought it was going to get pushed off, but they'll call a travel instead. 3-2 is still the score. 4:54 remaining. Here comes the full court pressure. Tough window to get that pass in, but Simon's going to run the break over to Ethan. Back out to Caleb. Over to Evan. They're trying to run that offense. Ethan is open underneath if they can get him the ball, but they can't. Simon, very aggressive on the offensive end to start. Off on that shot. Caleb with the great board. Nice dump off to Wesley. Pump fake. Beautiful pump fake. And in. Strong move from Wesley. Veritas forgets that they're in the press and now establishes it. Waldeck into Hamilton, over to Richwood. Richwood from 3. That's off. Long rebound is tracked down by Richwood. Gets his own shot. Testa back to Richwood. He's wide open. That's off the back iron. And Ethan grabs the board. Oh, it's a rip by Devonic. Blocked though by Ethan Mulder. Good hustle by Evan to get in there. Force the jump ball. Physical game to start. Testa's going to get it out of bounds. Nice hands by Simon. Beautiful save. Ethan's going to run the break. He's got numbers. Looks to Caleb. Tough bounce pass across. Beautiful look. Might have been a foul, but no. Ethan puts it in. 7-2 is the score. Here comes the press once again. ACS wisely trying to keep it in the middle of the floor. Runs to the corner. Oh, picked off by Wesley. Good defensive save, but somehow the ball gets loose, and they're going to call a foul on Wesley. No, they're going to call it on Evan. On the reach. Score is 7-2 at 3:32. 25 Soto will enter the game for the Bonnet. Testa looking to inbound. Long outlet pass picked off by Caleb. Good eyes. Lobs it up to Evan, looking for some help. Strong move inside the lane by the youngster. 9-2 is the score. 3:20 remaining. Soto runs into a trap. Ethan picks it up. Over to Wesley. Dumps it off to Evan. And they'll try and reset. Simon, being the aggressor early, can't finish on that one there. Soto's going to run. Looking to push. Oh, he lowers his shoulder. That's an offensive foul. And yet again, Chargetown population, Caleb Kukin. All universe in charges taken. This Caleb Kukin, and that turnover, it's still 9-2 with 3:04 left. Caleb receives the inbound, keeps it in the middle of the floor, avoids the trap, is pressured by Testa up top. Over to Wesley. Wesley looking down low, he's pressured by Hamilton. Regains control, over to Simon. Step back 3 long. Wesley tracks down that rebound, back out to Simon, and they'll reset. Need to get Ethan Mulder involved in the offense. Evan pushing. Oh, that's wide open on that flash. Couldn't get it to him. Caleb looking to break down Testa. Nice look inside, back out to Wesley. Oh, with the fake. The finish is off though. Tipped by Evans. Can't get control. Soto comes up with it. And Waldeck will bring it up. The Veritas defense has led to offense for the most part. Richwood with the 3 from the corner. The big man can shoot. He's got the range. It is 9-5 with 2:05 remaining in the first quarter. Simon once again looking to create. Dumps it off to Wesley. Wesley gets doubled. Simon lobs it up, and that is in. Good bucket inside the lane from Valkema. 11-5 is the score with 1:45 remaining. Hamilton going to run right into a trap there. Keeps it out of the trap in the middle of the floor. He's going to look to drive and take it. Over the outstretched arms of Ethan, and it goes. 11-7 with 1.5 minutes remaining. Evan looking to break down. Does get across half court. Ball pressure has been everywhere, but Evan breaks it down. Puts it up off the window and in. 13-7. He stepped over the line, did Soto. That is going to be an unforced error. And here comes the ritualistic substitution of Simon for Nick Jeton. He'll make his first appearance of the game. Ethan with this pick, looking for that roll. It's there. Beautiful look from Caleb. Muscle that sucker up, but he doesn't. He kicks it out to Nick. Pull for an in-between jumper. That's off. Might have been deflected. Hamilton gets the board. Waldeck's going to bring it up. 13-7 with a minute left in the first quarter. 6-point lead for Veritas. DeBonnet back in the game. Richards just hit a three. Throw it over to Waldeck. Waldeck gives a fake, looking to drive again. Oh my, they called a foul. Probably got him on the hand, mostly ball, but hand nonetheless. Waldeck will shoot two. It's the second team foul for Veritas, 2 team fouls for American. Waldeck good on the first. Good on the second as well. It is 13-9. The lead is now only 4 for Veritas. They'll push it up. Once again, that full court pressure from ACS looking to wear down over the course of the game. Gets over to Caleb on the right side. Caleb looks into Wesley. Wesley's going to try and squeeze off the shot in the middle lane, but can't. Looking for a hole. Pump fake. He's bumped. They're going to call it on Hamilton. 23. Caleb on the inbound. Ooh, tough pass inside. Oof, there's contact there, nothing called, and Ethan can't get it to go. That is an unforced error on ACS. And the ball will stay in Veritas court. 20 seconds remaining. Into Ethan. Hands it off to Caleb. Caleb with the drive. He's got an open lane, lofts it up over his head. Nothing doing. No foul called by Ethan there. Could have been on the offensive board. And they are going to call a full timeout. American Christian coach not pleased with the no call there. I can't say that I necessarily blame him. Take a moment to thank one of our sponsors. You've already seen Caleb Kukin active on the floor. Thank Kukin Brothers for their support of Veritas basketball.
Kukin Brothers Classical Molding Collection. Milled from American-grown Appalachian poplar. Categorized by classical American architectural styles. In stock and ready to ship direct to you nationwide. Say goodbye to dull molding and bring back the look of the past. Get your molding catalog and pattern book today.
11 seconds left in the first quarter. The American comes off of a full timeout. Simon Balcoma back on the floor as Caleb Kukin will take a breather. American's going to inbound from the far side. Length of the court, it's 11 seconds. Scores 13-9. Into Waldeck. I don't know that Waldeck knows how much time is left. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In and out. We'll go. And that'll do it for the first quarter. 13-9 is the score. 13-9 is the score, and at this point in time, we'll remind you that you're having a fundraiser this March for a new sound system. Benefits the athletic team, fine arts program, spring musical. You can donate online today, veritasnj.org/giving. Click on the general donation link, and you'll be able to donate via PayPal, credit card, $5, $10, $25. If you want to give the full $2,000, we can call it a day. What a blessing that would be. We'll make sure that you get called out on the next live stream broadcast. So please give what you can at the link below. 13-9 is the score. First quarter, much activity, lots of up and down, turnovers, fast breaks, not a whole lot of points. To show from it, the freshman Veritas hasn't been effective in causing turnovers in the backcourt, but has in the front court. ACS has been pressuring man-to-man full court from the jump and will likely continue to do so. Starters back in for Veritas as Caleb has it up top. We'll start to get this offense going. Over to Evan. Evan back to Caleb. Looks inside to Wesley. Almost stolen. Trying to force it inside a bit. Richwood got his hands in there. Good screen across, good lob into Ethan. Oh, just go right up with it, but it kicks out to Simon. Three is off. Waldick's going to bring it up. No pressure from Veritas. And ACS will start the offense. The bonnet. Almost stolen by Simon, wide open by Hamilton, and he gets an easy uncontested bucket as no one was there to step in front. Milanese pushes up over to Simon on the left side. Evan in the corner looking inside Ethan. Ethan drop step and dunk that sucker and does. 15-11, a 4-point lead with 7 minutes remaining. Waldick will bring it up for American. Or the bonnet to Soto. Change it back off to Waldick. A lot of running, and they're going to say that's a foul on Caleb. It's the third team foul for Veritas. 3 team fouls apiece. Waldick will be shooting 2. Just waiting for Simon to tie his shoes. And the bench applauds that he was able to do it. Good on the first of Waldeck. 15-12. The lead is now down to 3. 6:54 remaining. Good on both. It is a 2-point game, 15-13 with 6:50 remaining. Offensive woes continue for Veritas. Need to get something going. Inside to Wesley. Ethan calling for the ball. Gets it, but he's quickly doubled. Evan wide open for 3. Yes, and it's good. Splash. Does it sound that shot made? 18-13 with 6:25 left. 5-point lead. Veritas picking up man-to-man. Switching on the screen. Waldick looking inside, those long arms of Ethan deflect. Running the break over to Caleb. To Wesley on the weak side. Evan pump fakes. Nice feed inside to Ethan for the easy 2 off the window. It is 6 minutes left. 7-point lead for Veritas. 20-13 is the score. Waldick going to bring it up, looking to break down the man-to-man defense. Richwood up top to the bonnet. Soto from the corner. Long. Hamilton has it fall on his lap, trying to pressure. Fades, banks, and finds the bucket. Simon quickly brings across half court. Into Ethan. Back to Caleb. Over to Simon. Swings it to Evan. He's open again, but opts not to. Whips it cross court to Caleb. Nice look inside. Oh, it's off Ethan's foot. And it will be ACS ball. Mason Lederhaus enters for Wesley. 20-15 is the score with 5:24 left in the second quarter. Soto. Back to Waldick. He wants to drive. Nothing doing there, Caleb. Good defense. Evan staying in front of Soto, dribbling up top. Nice look inside of Hamilton. He's hit 1 from that exact spot. Tries to bank it again. This time it's off. Ethan's running point. Over to Caleb. He's met with no one. Kicks it over to Simon, who'll drive. They're going to say it's a kick ball. Kick ball, but it's going to be ACS ball. Simon has been trying to get the offensive spark going. Aggressively taken to the basket, but there's been a few empty trips that would make this 5-point lead much larger if things were to go the other way. Pass to Soto to Waldeck. Screen by Richwood. Hamilton steps back for three. That's just long. The ball's loose. Hamilton comes up with it. Slips on the floor. He's all right. Soto with the in-between jumper. Another offensive board. And that one will go. Give them enough opportunities. They'll find the basket. 20-17, a 3-point lead for Veritas. Dangerous pass, skip. Simon strong fake to the hoop and finds it. 22-17, 4:05 remaining in the second quarter. Waldeck once again up top. Looking for an open lane, gets a screen from Richwood. Takes it. Caleb. Because it was coming from behind, the refs love to call that, regardless of how clean it might have been. That's Caleb's second personal foul. I'm sorry, that is his third personal foul. Waldeck on the line. He's a good foul shooter. Hits the first. Perfect from the line so far. Continues to be perfect. Nick Chiton will enter for Caleb, who has 3 personal fouls and will take a seat. And Veritas is going to call a quick timeout. We'll take a moment, thank one of our other sponsors, Sussex Christian School, being a supporter of Veritas basketball. Sussex Christian School has produced numerous Veritas graduates and products that you've even seen today on the floor, including the Kukin brothers, Wesley Caparis, Simon Dalkema, and earlier Kayla Amwins, the Meyer sisters. Sussex Christian School, if you have a elementary or middle school child or know someone that does, give them a call to find out when their next open house or shadow day might be. 22-19 is the score with 3 minutes and 56 seconds left. Nick Chiton, Evan Milanese, Mason Lederhaus, Ethan Mulder, and Simon Dalkema on the floor for Veritas. No pressure for Macias to start. 3-point lead. Quickly met at half court. Over to Nick. Nick back up top to Evan. Over to Simon. There it is. Inside to Ethan. Nice kick out the lefty from the left side. No good. Long rebound tracked down by Soto. Waldeck once again bringing it up. Evan trying to get pressure up top. Waldeck gets around him. We're going to call out foul and a run. The basket is good, I'm going to assume. Waldeck with a shot to tie it up. It's good. 22-all with 3 minutes and 25 seconds left. Veritas needing a bucket in the worst way. Simon over to Evan. Inside to Mason. Look to get it to Ethan. Good pressure from Richwood. Nick on the inbound. Looking. Finds Evan on the left side. He's pressured. Over to Simon. ACS playing tightly on those passing lanes. Ethan handles that pass beautifully. They're going to call 3 seconds in the lane. Veritas been struggling on the offensive side of the ball when not scoring in transition. 3 minutes remaining. We're knotted up at 22. Waldick, who has been driving and producing fouls. And once again, hands over to Soto. That's with a touch over to Richwood from 3. He's hit from there before. That one's off. Hamilton with the long arms. Can't handle it. They're going to say it's going to be Veritas ball. Jatan inbounds to Valkema. Back to Jatan and over to Monazy on the left side. Who will be the offensive spark? Swings it left into Ethan. Double teams quickly. Kicks it out to Evan. Forcing the pass. Luckily it stays in Veritas possession. Simon with the jump step fade. It is off. Somehow Ethan grabs it. He is basically tackled. Foul's going to be on Richwood with the push. Jatan looking inbound out to Milanese. Still the offensive trouble. Ethan puts up a shot. Nice touch. He's got range. 24-22 as we approach 2 minutes left. Here comes Waldick bringing the ball up. Waldick looking for something. He's met with Mason's long arms and tip it over the top of him. 24 apiece with 1:45 remaining. Whips it down court to Mason. Tough shot. Blocked. That's off of Ethan, and it will be ACS ball with an opportunity to take the lead. Wesley re-enters the game for Mason. Here comes the press. Trying to remember how to break it, and they quickly do. They pass the ball long to Richwood. Waldick looking at Hamilton off the rim. Nick got an opening, pushes up to Evan. Evan hesitates, shoots, long. Ethan with the board. Inside, once again, that in-between jumper is long. 25-24 is the score. ACS with a 1-point lead. This was off. That was blocked by Mulder. Malcolm are going to push. But there's nothing there, nowhere to go. Over to Evan. Evan inside to Ethan. Up top to Wesley. Bumps. They're going to say that foul's on Richwood. I'm sorry, the score is 24-all.
No problem. No, you're I'm not yelling at you. No.
24-all is the score. Fouls on Richwood. Wesley will shoot 2. 39 seconds left in the half. That one is good. 25-24 is the score. Off on the second. 1-point lead for Veritas with 35 seconds remaining. 30 seconds left. Waldick up top. Over to Soto. Testa. Wants to handle Waldick. He wants to get inside and drive. Good pocket pass. Beautiful look, and Hamilton with the easy finish. 26-25, 10 seconds remaining. They're going to call an offensive foul. Tough call for Simon on that side. 5 team fouls, but there's only 9 seconds left. Testa's going to inbound. Quickly met with Waldick. Pressure. Long pass. Can't be tracked down. Testa. There it is. 2-1, and that'll do it. That is halftime. 26-25 is the score. The ACS crowd is wanting a technical because Ethan Mulder dunked the ball after the buzzer. But nonetheless, the score is 26-25 ACS with a 1-point lead. And we'll head to halftime. I'd like to share with you about a new program at Veritas called Go Leader One.
My name is Tom Argersinger, and I'm the head administrator at Veritas Christian Academy. Go Leader One is actually an outdoor leadership class, outdoor leadership course, meets in the outdoors and essentially is designed to develop small team leadership skills and the inner life of a leader.
This inaugural class has really surprised us in that they've adapted so well in moving from the indoor classroom to the outdoor classroom, and they're really thriving in it.
Some of the skills that students in Go Leader One learn are things like problem solving, decision making, planning and executing missions of varying difficulties, learning how to communicate clearly, learning how to deal with people, and a lot more.
My favorite part about Go Leader One is that we get to use the outdoors as a classroom. We get to see every class how God has wonderfully and masterfully created His world, and that we get to use the order that He put in His world to complete our missions and learn as we go.
There are two main outcomes that we would like to see come out of Go Leader One. The first one, very simply, is to develop effective leaders. But the second one is even more important. We want to help our students to find God and to be found by Him. The world needs godly leaders more than anything else right now. For more information, visit veritasnj.org.
We have 1 minute left in halftime, and with that, I'd like to thank our sponsors. Holland American Bakery, located in Sussex. They have a fish and chip special on Friday nights from 4 to 7 that also supports some mission causes, so go ahead and give them a visit and check them out. Thank them for being a supporter of Veritas basketball. Kukin Brothers and Company, residential and commercial building needs since 1912. Sussex Christian School, elementary and middle school located in Sussex, New Jersey. And of course, Tire King for all your tire and car needs. Head over to Tire King, give them support, help them support us by supporting them. 25-26 is the score. American Christian with the 1-point lead. Story of the first half has been offensive woes from Veritas. Lots of deflections and up and down the floor for both teams. But the scoring has come in bunches, and it was a late push by American to go ahead and take the lead. Caleb Kukin is the only Veritas player in foul trouble with 3. For Veritas to start the third, it'll be Nick Chaton, Evan Milanese, Caleb Kukin, Ethan Mulder, and Simon Valkman. ACS has their starters back on the floor, and they will start with the ball. Test it, inbounds it to Waldeck, and away we go. Good pressure, hedging on the screens. Waldeck looking for an opening, can't find it. Kicks out to Tester. Looking right, passes right to Devonic. Richwood caught in the corner, finds a release, and Waldeck has it back up top. 30 seconds gone and nothing has happened. Ooh, almost a reach by Simon, a good tip. Waldeck takes it, outstretched arm of Mulder, and puts it in. 28-25, 3-point lead for ACS, long outlet. Tough shot by Ethan underneath, can't get it to go. 7:14 remaining in the third. It's a 3-point lead for ACS, looking to go up by 2 possessions. The back door is open. He launches a desperation three. That's going to go up. We're going to call it on 21 or 12. No foul. They're just going to say it was out of bounds. 7 minutes remaining. 3-point lead for ACS. Nick over to Caleb. Skip pass, a dangerous one. That's a turnover. Waldeck has been the engine to make ACS go. Brings it out top, over to Bonnet. Back up to Waldeck. Looks like a bit of a stall type offense to start. Waiting for the right opening. Taking their time, deliberate. Inside to Richwood. Nice backdoor cut by Hamilton. It's a tough shot, and it goes in for Richwood. 30-25, 5-point lead for ACS, their largest of the game. Inside to Simon, in between jumper. Off the back iron, can't get it to go. Need to get Simon going. He's had opportunities for shots, they just haven't been falling. 5:50 left in the third quarter. Veritas bench cheering on for some defensive pressure, and that ball is tipped out of bounds, but it's going to stay ACS ball. We'll get it from the near side. Devontae into Hamilton. Watch that backdoor cut. No one helps out. They're going to call Ethan with the block on the drive. That fouls on Ethan Mulder. It's going to be on the floor, so no shots. 2-3 zone. Caleb is running the bottom of that zone. Ethan with the block. Another. Let me introduce you to the Secretary of Defense, Ethan Mulder. Back-to-back blocks. Testa looks to inbound. Over to Hamilton in the corner. Can't quite handle the pass. Tries once more. Rebound is loose. Richwood comes up with it. In again to Hamilton. Simon with the quick hands, and he gets it. Simon's going to take it himself. Puts it up and in. Much needed bucket. 30 to 27. 3-point lead. Veritas tries to implement a press. It's a long pass. Hamilton's way short on that. May have forced it up. Avoids a foul there. Kicks it over to Evan. Evan's going to take that. He's short. Good rebound by Simon to track that down. He's bumped. There's no call. Doesn't matter. Ethan gets it and puts it in. That's going to be a technical foul out of frustration. So there's going to be 3 foul shots. End possession.
12 blue. Hit. 1 shot. Technical foul. 12 blue.
Richwood is tagged with both the personal and the technical. That's going to be 2 personal fouls for him. Ethan's good on the one. It's 30 to 30 now with exactly 5 minutes left. Do they want Ethan to shoot the technicals, or are they going to sub in?
Hey, Ed. Ed. 2 fouls? Is it 2?
Yes, 2 personals. It's off on the second.
Jonathan, it's 2 personals, right?
Good on the third. That is a 4-point possession for Veritas, and they still maintain possession of the ball.
12 blue. The personal foul counts towards the 5 for disqualification, and the technical foul counts towards the 5 for disqualification, as well as team fouls for the bonus.
Okay.
Okay?
So it's 2 fouls.
Okay.
Simon's going to inbound. 31-30. Veritas with a 1-point lead. Looking to roll with this momentum over to Evan. Nick up top. Back to Evan in the corner. Forces it inside. They're going to say it's a kick ball. That's only 3 fouls on Richwood. Nice lob into Simon. Strong take, but can't quite go. There have been a number of those for Simon today. Just right in there up against the basket. Can't quite get it to go. Waldick forces up a 3, and it's good. 33-31. Long outlet up to Ethan. Looking. Oh, he's got to go up strong there. Kicks it out to Nick. That's a 3. That's off. Good rebound by Caleb. Right place, right time. Evan tries to force it inside. It's turned over. Waldick's going to bring it up. Waldick's going to test on the left side. He's going to shoot. Banks it off the window and in. 35-31. All of a sudden, ACS is up 4. Mulder needs to go up strong now. Kicks it back out, and that is a tough pass to handle. That's going to be ACS ball. Substitution. Wesley is coming in for Evan. Waldick is going to bring it up. He's met with pressure. Veritas in the press, but they're going to call. I'm not sure what they're calling there. It's a turnover. Maybe he stepped on the line right here. Whatever it was, just a turnover. 35-31 with 3:43 remaining. Simon into Ethan. Nice dump down low. Wesley Strong absorbs the contact. And good. 35-33. Veritas down 2. Waldick looking to break the press. So far, he's going to try and do it himself. Nick's trying to stay with him. Gets it across half court, and Caleb picks him up. Waldick looking, finds a hole, wants a pull for 3, tosses it up, in and out. Back tipped, and Hamilton's going to track it down. Offensive rebound for Veritas. For ACS. Hamilton over to Devonnet. Back up top to Waldick. Testa open on the other side. Waldick's going to hold. Under 3 minutes left Veritas down 2. Looking. Hamilton gets on the left side. Ethan maintain. They're going to call that a travel. That was actually fantastic defense by Mulder not to foul there. Soto is going to enter. Evan Milanese is going to come back on for Caleb. He's going to take a quick breather and make sure he stays out of that 4th foul. 35-33, ACS with a 2-point lead. 2:37 remaining. Wesley into Ethan. Trying to break down. He picked up his dribble though. Simon on the free throw. He's looking to go baseline, trying to force the issue. Puts up a shot too long. They need Simon to get going to win this game. Waldeck up top. Wesley, gonna let him shoot that all day if he wants. Evan, running the break. Oh, great fake and take, but it just won't go. But there is Ethan Mulder to save the day with the tip in. It is 35 apiece. Here comes the press. Whipping it long. And they're going to call a hand check, I believe. On Simon. Only the second team foul. Both teams have 2 team fouls in the second half. 35 all. 1:46 remaining. Hamilton. Oh, nice pick by Valkema. He's going to run. Pulls it out. Wesley saves it. Great catch by Simon. Good hands there. Nick on the left side. Go in. No, won't fall. Lefty's off target on that one. Soto bringing it up. Soto looking for room. He doesn't realize, oh my goodness. That is a ridiculous call. I don't think he got him with the body. .35 all. Soto will shoot 2. .36-35. Second shot is short, but an offensive board by Hamilton is good. Oh, coaches hate giving up the offensive rebound on a foul shot. Oh, Hamilton overplays. There goes Mulder. Looks to dunk over Richwood. He lays it in instead. 38-37. 1-point lead. Here comes the press. Waldeck. Nice steal by Simon. He's going to run. He's got numbers. 3-on-2. Tough shot. Wesley with a tremendous offensive board. It is the flush by Ethan Mulder with the exclamation point. The momentum shift Veritas has been waiting for. Here comes Waldeck, looking to bring it himself. Does. Going to take it strong. Off the window and in. Tough shot from Waldeck. 40-39 is the score. That's a kick ball. It will stay Veritas ball. 15 seconds left in the third quarter. A 1-point lead for American. Counting down to 10 seconds remaining. 7, 6. Evan gets a tip. 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. And that'll do it for the third quarter. The score is 40-39. ACS with a 1-point lead as we head into the final frame. Take this moment to remind you that we are holding a fundraiser for March, trying to raise $2,000 for a new sound system. You can head to the link on the screen, veritasnj.org/giving, to make a donation. PayPal, credit card donations accepted online. Just click on the general donation link to go ahead and make a donation today. up and down affair so far in this third quarter. There's some discussion at the scores table about how many fouls each have. But the net is Veritas finds himself down one with 1 quarter left to play. Caleb has 3 fouls. Ethan has 2. I believe Simon might have 2 fouls as well. Veritas will start with the ball and needs to get some offense going. It has been in spurts for the better part of this game. Evan to the weak side of Wesley. Feeds it into Simon. Looking to get something going off the backboard and in. And there it goes. 41-40. Another lead change. Soto dribbling right into the trap. And that is a backcourt. He should technically, he should only call that if he went all the way across with both feet. But they were a little quick on the trigger on that one. I'm not sure that that really was a backcourt. But nonetheless, there it is. And they're going to say that's a foul. Or they're going to say it's just out of bounds. Caleb inbounds to Evan. Looking to build on some offensive output. Wesley down low to Simon. He's going to muscle that in. Oh, off as well. Tipped by Ethan. In between her. Great board by Simon. He forces it up there. He is playing strong tonight. Simon willing this team to come back. 43-40 with 7:15 left. Tough pass, Hamilton over to Testa. Caught in the corner, that is tipped. Caleb comes up with it. Veritas is going to push. But ACS gets back, kick it over to Simon. He's going to pull up for 3. That is long. Coach Blair encouraging him to stop forcing it. 43-40. 6 minutes and 45 seconds left. Waldick up top. He wants to create. Going right. But guess what? There's defense there. Caleb is out of bounds when he caught that. And so it'll stay ACS ball. Even when Ethan doesn't block a shot, he is making a defensive impact as everyone's trying to adjust their shot to avoid that block. Hamilton out top, he's going to look to drive. He's not afraid to take it in and does. Good. 43-42 is the score. A 1-point lead for Veritas with 6:22 remaining. Down low to Ethan. Over to Caleb. Wesley's got it. Simon, he's going to look to drive. Feeds Ethan inside. Kicks it weak side. Evan's got to hit that long 3. And it's good. Big time shot from the freshman. 1 step outside the 3-point line. Waldeck, once again, 1-man press break. And that ball is loose. Evan comes up with it. He's got numbers. Throws it up to Evan, to Ethan. Oh, Ethan puts it in. He wanted the thunderous dunk. Didn't quite get it, but it still counts for 2 points. Great play and turn of events there from Milanese with the 3, the steal, and the assist. 48-42 is the score. Full timeout being taken by Americans. 6-point lead. Take this moment to take a breath and also remind you that March is open house month. We'll also thank our sponsors one more time before this game ends. Holland American Bakery in Sussex. Tukin Brothers, residential commercial building materials since 1912. Sussex Christian School located in Sussex. And of course, Tire King for all your tire and car needs. Thank them for being supporters of Veritas Christian Academy. And so here we go. 5 minutes, 48 seconds left. 48-42, 6-point lead for Veritas, the largest lead since the first half for them. ACS will have the ball out of bounds. Same personnel on the floor for Veritas. Soto looking, dumps it off to Hamilton, to Richwood. Richwood over to Waldeck for three, and that is good. Unafraid to shoot. 48-45, lead is down to three. Evan over to Caleb inside. Even backdoor to Wesley. Oh, he can't quite handle the pass. The ball is loose, and it's going to be ACS ball. What started off as a opening, that door was quickly closed. There's a turnover by Simon. No foul called there. Ethan's going to push. Little give and go. Little physicality down low. Ethan is frustrated. And the ACS folks want a technical for him yelling at himself. That is Ethan's third. 48-45. It's a three-point lead for Veritas. 5 minutes remaining. Here comes Hamilton. Dumps it off to Soto. Short. Man, the amount of loose balls that just can't be contained is frustrating for both sides. We've seen it across the board. That ball hit the back of the backboard. Hamilton ends up with it, and he hits the three, and we have a tie game. 6-0 run. Ball is out of bounds. It's going to stay Veritas ball. We got a substitution. Nick comes in for Simon. Tie game, 4 minutes and 48 seconds left. Evans got it up top. Over to Nick. There it is. No foul being called. Nice look. Tough shot by Caleb. Great putback by Ethan Mulder. He's getting no benefit of fouls on any contact, but it's still pursuing the ball. Veritas trying to reassemble after a press. Wesley, no foul called there. Oh my goodness. That was a fortunate turn of events. Wesley typically gets called for those. Comes up empty. 50-48, 2-point lead for Veritas with 4:14 left. Evan to Caleb, looking to get the ball into Ethan again. Evan going left, finds Nick. Oh, there it is, the drop step. Oh, he's got to take that strong. Tries to hit Caleb on the cut. Fortunate that the ball stays with Veritas. If Ethan was within 5 feet of the basket, you want him shooting that. Caleb with a quick three. That's a tough shot. Oh, Evan can't quite handle the rebound. Just over his head. And here comes ACS with an opportunity to tie or take the lead. The shaking you see on the camera is because of the stomping of the feet of the ACS crowd. Here comes Waldeck. Looking. Finds Richwood on the cut through. He goes the other side. No, they're going to say no basket. It's travel. Oh, my. An unfortunate turn of events for Richwood and ACS. 3:30 remaining. 2-point game. Evan up top. Ethan wants this ball. Nick dribbling. Feeds it over to Evan. A lot of dribbling going on. Nick over to Caleb. Looking high post to Wesley, nothing there. Skip over to the left side. Evan's going to take. Drops it off. Ethan in, yes, and one. Again, no call on any contact, but he puts it in anyway. 52-48. 4-point lead. Oh, Caleb is going to get called for that foul. That is his fourth. Oh, man. The inconsistency on both sides has got to be driving both coaches crazy. That is 4 on Caleb. It is the 5th team foul for Veritas. Only 2 team fouls for American. 2. That's it. 2. 2:58 remaining. ACS has the ball down 4. Waldeck up top. Caleb's got to watch the hand check. Waldeck looking, finding nothing. He's trying to be a one-man show. There's no movement from his teammates to give him anything to go. Here comes the screen from Richwood. Waldeck takes it, forces up a shot. Ethan with the board. Looks up, wide open is Wesley. He's got to track it down, tries to force it up. Oh, empty possession, frustrating for Coach Blair. Waldeck's now got a break. Oh, he's run into a brick wall. That is a jump ball, but it's called a foul on Wesley. No, it is going to be on Nick Giton. That is now the 16th foul. ACS will be in the bonus the rest of the way. 52-48, 2:17 remaining.
Who was it on?
The foul is on 13. Nick Giton. Here comes Simon in for Wesley. And they're going to want Evan to move. Waldeck hits the second, 52-50, a 2-point lead as we approach 2 minutes and 10 seconds left. Simon up top, Ethan back to Simon. He's open. No, short on the three, tracks down his own board somehow, looks to save it, gets it to Ethan. Strong move, kicks it over the weak side, Evan, and leaves that three, it's short. He follows his own shot. Ethan Mulder putting on a rebounding clinic out there and puts it in. If you want something bad enough, you go get it. And Ethan just does. Minute 40 remaining, 54-40. Great hustle play. It is a scramble. They're going to say it's a jump ball. .135 left on the clock. Entering the game for the first time is Marcus Vasquez in for Tesco. 54-50, a minute 35 left. It is a two-possession game. Waldeck will have it up top. 2-3 zone now for ACS. Waldeck forces up a shot, almost falls. Hamilton with the board, puts it back up and in. A minute 20, 54-52. ACS will not go away quietly. Coach Blair wants to call a timeout and does. .54-52 with 1 minute and 12 seconds remaining. It is a full timeout for Coach Blair. Unbelievable. We'll take this moment to thank one of our sponsors. Here's a message from Kuchen Brothers.
Kuchen Brothers Classical Molding Collection. Milled from American-grown Appalachian poplar. Categorized by classical American architectural styles. In stock and ready to ship direct to you nationwide. Say goodbye to dull molding and bring back the look of the past. Get your molding catalog and pattern book today.
A minute and 12 seconds remain in what has been the toughest matchup for Veritas so far this season. 16 fouls for Veritas, so the next foul will put ACS in the bonus. Veritas will have the ball on the far side. Caleb's going to inbound. You got Caleb Kuchen, Evan Milanese, Ethan, Simon, and Nick Chiton. Looking for a bucket. Ethan wants the ball the worst way. Up tight, no call on the reach. Somehow Nick gets it. Evans got it up top. They have time on their sides. We're under a minute. Over to Caleb on the right side. Back up to Nick. What you don't want here is a turnover. Simon looking, pulls it out. Oh my goodness, and Nick isn't ready for it. Now it's a fast break. foul by Simon, and he will shoot two. Waldick is an excellent free throw shooter. He's perfect from the line so far, I believe. Fouls on Simon, and that is 17 fouls. ACS will be in the bonus the rest of the way. 40 seconds left, 4-0. ACS down to shooting two. Off on the first is Waldick. A rare miss from the sharpshooter. Wesley's coming in for Nick Chaton. Good on the second. It's a 1-point lead, 54-53 with 38 seconds left. Oh, no way! No way! They're going to say that ball was off Veritas. Unbelievable. Here comes the pressure. Down one. ACS under 30 seconds. 28 seconds left. 54-53. They can hold for the last shot if they want and roll the dice. Here comes Waldick. You know he wants it. Takes it. He loses it. They're going to say it stays ACS ball on the strip. 16 seconds. 1-6. 16 seconds left. Devon looks inbound and neither has it. The long hands, the outlet to Evan. He's going to get fouled on this. Finishes, but no foul. Beautiful finish from the freshman with the focus. 3-point lead, 5 seconds left. They're going to call a foul on Evan. It's 1-1. So this is the great debate in NBA games. When you're up 3, do you foul? Coach Blair isn't given the opportunity to make that choice. So ACS will go to the line for a 1-1 with 5 seconds left, down 3. It's another full timeout for Coach Blair. Unbelievable game by both sides. Waldick has been the heart for ACS, while Ethan Mulder has been it for Veritas, both on the offensive and defensive ends. So it'll all come down to dispossessions here. With 5 seconds left, ideally you want to make the first on a 1-on-1. You have to make the first. And hope for the best on a miss on the second. Coach Blair fuels them with words of wisdom, and they will look to box out as they stack the free throw line. 1-on-1. Off on the first, and there is Ethan Mulder with the rebound. That is, Veritas is not going to be in the bonus, so they will inbound it with 3 seconds left. 3 seconds left. You want to go long with this pass. Don't turn it over. Coach Blair wants a timeout, rightfully so. 30. Yes, he only has 30s left, so that will be all he has. There's 3 seconds left. The score is 56-53. 3-point lead for Veritas. American would have to foul 4 more times before Veritas would shoot free throws. So there's no way that they can get quickly in the bonus. They're going to be overplaying the passing lanes, trying to get a steal. Likely, Coach Blair is going to have them pass the ball long, or even if it is a turnover, it would be a full-court shot to try and tie it. 56-53. Here comes the inbound. There goes Ethan. Oh, he was wide open. They missed him, but Evan gets the inbound and is fouled. There's 1 second left. 1 second left. Throw the ball the length of the floor. Yes. Same thing, says Simon. They inbound it, and that is it. 56-53 is your final in what has been the most contentious game of the year. Thank you, everyone, for joining us. Veritas emerges victorious. Great effort from American Christian. We'll see you next time.